Yeah, start hardcore, huh?
Yeah, I mean it's literally like her first game ever. So.
Yeah, exactly, man. Hardcore.
You
gotta start. Whenever you play poker with somebody, you don't. You teach them the rules. You might do some games, but you use real money after that. You know.
Yeah.
Real money.
I'm trying to get her to enjoy the experience. She'd be like, "What? Fuck this," and then never play again.
My fucking 15 hours just went down the drain.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
It was a journey. Wasn't complete waste.
Yeah, this is all about the journey and all about the feeling of loss.
The feeling, the sweet feeling of loss.
Yeah.
Here you go, Tim. I'll just give you this right here.
You went the wrong direction.
I think I found where the eye would be.
Just leading that freaking fun bus up there.
Not me.
She's alone. So fuck.
I'm coming.
Oh, well,
I'm gonna die him.
coming.
Uh-oh.
She's a loose cannon, man. There's an event over there.
Break it, Stevie Wonder. Roaming around.
Loose cannon. Oh, greed shrine.
I did show Kaylee your videos though. She's just like, fuck that.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
fucking
like, alright,
spook.
so Jordan over here is, probably 30 hours into that character and butt puckered his way to almost losing it all ever. So just like, oh my god.
I don't even know. How do you tell what your playtime is with this character?
I don't think you can.
You can. Yeah,
I don't feel like it's that long.
After they die. Definitely a plate after they die.
Oh, really?
Yes. On the Hall of Legends, it tells you how long.
Gotcha.
It's definitely a plate after you die. Oh man.
Here arrests. Whatever. Tells you what you died to.
I mean,
How
I'm
long you
assuming
were-
like you guys basically just go like damage reduction, armor, maximum health, and like distance close, better damage reduction
I
for
have
distance.
no idea what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah,
I'd be like the only
it's-
stats that would go.
Itemization. I mean, you have to do damage though, like because if
Yeah, you
you
have
don't
to
do
do
damage in the
damage.
game, it's
Boss
like
fights fuck you up.
it makes it worse, So it's like it's cool because you have to find that balance. You have to find the balance of like survivability and damage.
Survivability, team dynamics,
Yeah.
personal damage.
Can't you just
What kind of-
level more and out level the content or whatever? I guess there's
No, because the
Scale
content
it scales it to you. And group play is harder because the freaking bosses hit so much harder than it would if you're just solo.
Yeah, certain things are harder solo. Certain things are easier. Like normal dungeons are like way harder solo, and normal like I think bosses like I don't know. It's interesting, I guess. Every time I pretty much have died has been in solo dungeons. You just have like so much like less room for error,
Will the enemy drop the eye?
We got here. We got that. We got that one. We got that one already.
Oh, that's nice.
I think I grabbed it. Sorry.
I mean, the whole like the butcher mechanic. I mean, like he's so strong.
Yeah,
I
I found him yesterday.
I think I've only sold him once. Every other time I've gotten my ass kicked.
Yeah, we fucking
it's
run.
I was gonna say like, which you kind of can't sometimes. Like he's faster than you.
Yeah.
He DRs
Yeah.
quicker and
Scroll
so, like,
escape.
What do you do? The hell's
Scroll escape.
Yep.
What you got?
what does that do again? Exactly.
It's
Takes you
instantly
out.
teleports you to town, and it resets the dungeon. Now, the thing is that they're rare. Like I haven't even found one on this character yet, and I'm 46, so.
Jeez. All right.
Like, so those are nice for having a fallback. And me and Micah both went through 2 in one night because we found a butcher twice. I headed down to southeast. But last night we met him, and Micah grabbed the aggro and ran the other direction, and then me and Jordan beat feet in the other direction.
Oh.
And
This is what happened. Micah was in town,
this story is
and Micah was in town doing something, and he's gonna teleport back to Logan. And me and Logan were running back, and as soon as he teleports, he's like Butcher, and then it's just like he couldn't get out of it. He comes in right on top of the Butcher. The Butcher like smashes him into the wall.
yeah, it It was pretty fucking funny. We got the eye, babe.
Okay, now return the right eye.
Yeah, me and George just like beat feet immediately. It was just like butcher, and we just
See
like
you
took
later.
off.
It's crazy.
Ooh, a little bit of lag.
Yeah, I'm lagging. That's why I was like, "Where are you?"
Where?
And then you were.
Make sure your client's not downloading. Like your Steam client.
Okay, watch me.
I am. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's pulling some of our limited bandwidth.
I don't have any.
Someone is downloading a phone app on their phone.
Yeah. There's no kind of games going on right now, are there?
Wah.
Yeah, you need to be careful. You might
Well,
die.
the thing, I'm lagging, babe.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just go back to town.
The hell?
Yeah, go back to town real quick. While I figure this out.
Hold on, let me.
No, just go back to town real quick. T.
I don't know. I'm just gonna turn off.
Yeah, if you have any kind of like mainly for us it's uploads, so. But I'll make sure they'll.
Everybody turn their phones off from the
And I don't
frickin'.
even-
It's just part of having shitty internet.
You haven't figured that out, though.
There's nothing to figure out.
I mean, I figured you would like get some Starlink or something.
I will have Starlink when they allow.
Who's they? We have to wait for it to allow you to.
Well, it's not available here.
In Alabama?
Yeah, it's not in our area.
What?
I just checked yesterday.
Yeah, we
Damn.
actually did.
Really? That's great. I mean, the whole point of it is it's like everywhere but
From
like
outer space.
even Antarctica, is like still got
There's
it.
certain like orbital,
I just, man, but I just figured they started to, they like focused
You
on
gotta shoot more.
people out in the boonies, like.
But we're not
Using-
like in the middle.
Yeah, we're
They need to
like,
redirect the ball for Ukraine or whatever. That's why.
You can get fiber on the other
Okay,
side
yeah.
of the street, basically.
Alabama's internet sucks so bad.
It's really just a local, like extremely local thing to us. Like it's our street doesn't have any poles on it, and it's a very small cul-de-sac. So there's like basically everyone around us has fiber. It's just we can't get it because like somebody would have to directionally drill.
You need to like.
Petition the state, dude. Be
Nobody's
like,
gonna do
yo.
that for like 7 houses, 12 houses, or whatever it is on the street. Trust me, I've
Look
tried.
at this big ass snake coming through the corner of the screen.
You have to join city council so you can friggin'.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I've even gotten like data plans and stuff. Like
Because I asked him yesterday, I got a random phone call from Verizon saying that they were offering $25 unlimited 5G internet, but apparently that's only up till a certain amount or something like that. Which would last us like maybe an hour if needed.
yeah, well no, I mean it's like the data plans are like unlimited, but once you hit your cap, then it's like
Yeah.
okay, well the unlimited is over, and now you get unlimited internet at 500
meg.
kilobytes a second.
That's
fine.
crazy.
Yeah,
Who's this asshole?
yeah, be careful. Those guys actually stomp. Yeah, and so it's just kind of sucks.
That's some stuff he did.
And like I said, it's just our street, so
Cursed street.
it is. It's I even checked the internet before I like bought the house, because I mean that was like when we were heavy into it, and the thing is that they're like, yeah, you can get it, and then and they still think you can go like on the website and they're like, yeah, we have it in your area, and they'll send a guy out here, he'll look around, and he'll be like, yeah, I can't get it here, and I did that like, literally, like 7
Look
times.
around.
It's like, sir, my records show me you're wasting my time. Why am I here again?
But they come out so like confident because they'll send me things in the mail. They're like, we have it in your area, and I'm like, okay.
Okay.
What is that?
Oh, good.
They'll like send the box and everything.
Wow. And they just like take what they do is show up and take the box back with them. They're like, oh,
Yeah,
tap to take
100%.
this.
That's exactly what they do.
Goodbye to
That's
your
weird, man. Like, you had they happen across the street, but I think they're pulling it from the street behind. I'm like, yeah, I know.
pull that from the street behind. Need to freaking make a secret tunnel, man.
Yeah, so I had
Under the
DSL,
freaking DSL,
which is the
ripperoni.
same speed that I've had since we were playing Diablo 2.
Oh my god.
You can't upgrade the
So-
DSL. You should be able to give DSL
is.
to like
It's a-
100 megs or something. 10 megs or-
Well, yeah, you can get like 15, but your up is still like terrible. It's like 1.2 or 1.5.
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
not great.
I just.
Probably the entire street's on that same line.
I'm so shocked you didn't just fucking move. Like at this point. Like,
Burn it down. What happened?
I mean, it was it was a serious struggle when like Rage and them lived here, like or like I had roommates, because it was like
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, and everybody's using the internet, so and most people don't know like what upload and download. You know, it's like they just don't really
Yeah.
understand the limitations. So like somebody's like uploading a picture to Facebook, and it like everybody all of a sudden just like crashes like
Oh my
their
God.
fucking online session.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm sitting here with like gigabit internet.
Oh, I
like,
know, man.
Man, like Diablo 4 is downloading at 230 megs per second. Like this
Yeah.
update took 6 seconds. Ugh.
Yeah.
Is it really going that fast? That's crazy.
Mine takes like it's like a night. You know, like all right, we'll play them tomorrow. Just like old days.
I think I got like 30 down.
A lot of fucking.
But the
things.
Blizzard downloader was so dick. I had to like change it like regions and shit, and like I don't know, something took me a while to figure it out.
Because they're like, wait a minute, this guy in Canada is downloading this client that was bought in Ethiopian rupars. What's going on here?
Literally.
Yeah, it literally was like there's like a bug with like it's like had to like manually go in and change like the rate to like 99999 down or something. It was only down like 500 kilobytes. I'm like, what the?
Oh wait,
like,
mine
what
did
is
that
this?
too actually. And I had to like
Yeah.
pause it and restart it, and then it was like,
Yeah, I don't know. Took me like an hour to figure out how to fix it.
Yeah, Jordan restarted his like 6 times.
Serious issues.
But yeah, it's funny. I actually got like Haley the Diablo 4. I was
Okay.
like, I don't know, this is a risk. There's a lot of blood and guts and all that kind of stuff. She's
Hell yeah.
She's
Let's see
like,
what-
yeah,
There's some
kid,
fucked up shit.
I've like fucking skinned more deers than I can count. I'm like, alright, I think you can do it like this.
Looking good. Blah, blah, blah.
Get the finger. This is where you get the finger, right?
Got the no, that's
Pearl
Mystic.
finger.
It's Mystic Instance.
I'm gonna stream whatever you're up to. Probably not Logan.
Jordan.
I said it.
Probably
I said it to you.
Sent it to me. Fuck it.
Yeah, on Facebook or whatever.
The ritual.
Yeah, if I stream, I take down 2 people.
Good, you found the incentive.
I keep trying to complete these like it's my quest. I'm like, why isn't it completing? I'm just like spamming it. Like,
You're completing it. Doing good.
oh wow. I'm a master quester.
You are.
We're playing local co-op. I mean, the local co-op actually kind of works, like,
Really?
interestingly well. Yeah, like I gotta give them props. I mean, it's not preferable, but like,
Now, what's
I mean,
that
they did a
software we
pretty
used to
good
use?
job.
What was the software you used to do for like LAN? Like,
Hamachi.
dude, how much?
Yeah.
I know that's not what you're using, but you're doing like split screen, right?
Well, it's not even split screen. It's just like, you know, both of you just run around the world on a single.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Like it,
There's a
it
vent
works
right here.
surprisingly well for, you know, as much. as it
Teleport
needs
to me.
accomplish.
Yeah.
Oh, like, yeah, these ones are. Yeah, little bastard.
It's like, can I please have that food?
Yeah, hold you got me pup?
Yeah.
Cute.
He's fucking amazing, actually.
Is it another German Shepherd?
It's a Belgian Malinois.
Whoa, seriously?
Yeah.
You guys are fucking nuts.
Big dog.
So, basically,
Oh my god.
Right now,
I mean-
I'm pretty sure he's scouting the layout of our computer. Great power. He's so smart.
yeah, he's
I mean,
incredibly.
I'm sure. Those dogs are fucking
Yeah.
insane.
Yes, for sure.
In a
like-
capable way, not like an
Yes.
insane, like,
No,
but,
they
like,
can be-
they just
Oh.
require
Yeah, they require
a lot.
Yeah, and, which is kind of what we wanted to a degree. You know, like
Okay.
we did want a dog that was very involved because my other one's like literally just a chungus.
Just It's a chungus.
Like,
Yeah.
Big idiot.
Right? Don't you just
Well,
shepherds?
well, my oldest passed away.
Yeah.
2 years ago, and so like we were kind of like in the market, you know, looking for like another because you know I go running and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so like and Nike, who is our other dog, is just not about that, like doing anything basically. She's just not about the life of doing anything.
Even as
So,
a
like,
GSD.
yeah, she's mixed though. So like,
Oh, gotcha.
and she has hypothyroid, like she has hypothyroidism. So it's like she literally is just like, I want to just lay around and do nothing.
Gotcha.
But she's very she's very easy dog. Like like literally you can forget that she like exists. Like and like leave her in a room on accident and she's just like, it's like, where's Nike? And it's like,
I've never heard any noise come out of the out of her mouth other than a bark and
Well, that's all they do, right?
snore. Yeah, but she doesn't
I mean,
whine.
she doesn't yell,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
whine, nothing.
Yeah. But she's huge. She's like massive. She's like 105
really?
pounds.
Oh, wow.
And
I've got a
but
70-pound golden retriever, by the way, now. Same to the dog.
yeah, I heard about that. I think I saw a picture at some point.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Fucking
Is it a
dope.
boy?
It's a boy. Yeah, 1-year-old.
Doge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a boy. Ace is a boy. So like in
Ace
you know
is
we were
the
on
Malinois?
yeah, and he it was like my cousin. So it's like my second cousin. They had him, and they were having a baby and whatever, and like couldn't keep him anymore. And so that's kind of how we ended up adopting him.
Oh, so he is he still a pup? Or
Yeah, he's like
My,
2-ish.
yeah.
And so he's like, it's kind of like, and he's had a lot of work done with him, like, you know, so it's kind of like we kind of lucked out that we got like a half-trained dog already, you know. And the only thing is like, for some reason they didn't have him on heartworm medicine, so he has fucking
I was so
heartworms.
pissed off.
And
Is that something you can just take care of, or is it like he's
it's
got
not.
It's a pain in the ass.
yeah, it's not easy. It's,
Basically, it leads to the potential of them having pulmonary emboli while you are taking care of them. So you have to have them on a course of oral antibiotics to IV antibiotics.
like
Not
like
IV,
for the rest of their
but-
life? Like you can't like it's
No. He has to. He was on 1 month, I think, of antibiotics orally, and then here in a few weeks he will go for his injection.
Okay, so you guys like just kind of got him the last like couple
yeah,
months.
he's
Okay.
like a few months, I think.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't
So you're like working your way out of that
Okay.
situation, but eventually you'll be alright. Just curious.
Yeah,
Dog.
yeah,
Gotcha.
and like basically as they get older, like so the longer they have heartworms, the worse. Like it eventually does become lethal.
Well, it like what wears their heart out? 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
You got a bunch of worms in there, literally.
Yeah, yeah.
And so like it's spread by mosquitoes. So if you live in the south, like and your dog's not on fucking heartworm, it's like you pretty much are like
You're an
signing up for it.
Yeah, it's tough.
But you know, I mean, it is what it is. I didn't even tell the guy that you know it was a thing because it is a family, like it's distant family, but I'm just not
Yeah.
even.
You're not gonna be like, hey, dog abusers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
Alabama.
Bama. Gotcha.
What the hell was that? Was that your mount building? Yeah, I think it was. Your mount building? The earthquake shit's mine, by the way.
Oh yeah, by the way, Logan, I'm going barb with Kaylee. What do I do? What do you it's fun.
Well,
You're going what?
barbarian.
Barbarian.
We need to
So,
Done fun. But so far it's
I'm-
been like kind of boring, IMO.
yeah, well, like, I think it's, like, it's enjoyable if you, like, really start to, like, look into, like, the weapon swapping stuff for me.
Gotcha.
But
I'm also trying not to, like, when I'm playing with her, I'm trying not to just like fucking do everything. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
for
like,
sure.
yeah, I'm like, all right, let's wait for her to, you know.
I personally like leveling as a frenzy barbarian at first.
Okay, because that's what I am, but all you do is just hold down the button and your person just goes boom, 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 you know, and then I have whirlwind.
Yeah, I wouldn't run whirlwind early.
Because it's kind of hard to maintain and like build up the rage.
Yeah. I would, and Barbarian really is pretty boring until you start getting something later on, like, because a lot of your signature stuff is way later in the tree.
Okay.
So,
well, I've got the like 12 points because my account beat the like, so I technically could like unlock that shit like way earlier if I wanted to.
Yeah. You know, I mean, Whirlwind Barbarian feels very like, I mean, I'm running a semi-Whirlwind build. It's just, it's really pretty weak by itself, you know. It's kind of like a filler ability. You can also run a bleed build. It's something else I tried, but I don't know. For whatever reason, it just didn't really work all that great for me.
I'm not ready yet.
And that's just like, I don't know. Like, you get a lot of sustain with bleed. And it allows you to play more defensive, but that doesn't really matter for you guys. You can also run the overpower build that, this is another build that I like run, leveling up, which is basically just bash bam. And once you get 4 crits, you throw whatever your weapon mastery ability is, and it'll hit.
I don't
for
even know
5
how the overpower mechanic works, because I don't think it's a big deal on Necromancer. How does that even work?
So basically, if you build up Fortify, your attack will has a chance to proc Fortify, like swing. So it adds your health and your Fortify health to your attack.
And you're not technically fortified until you've you filled up your entire health bar with Fortify, and it builds like the armor thing around it. So at that point, you're fortified. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but at that point, you still always get the extra damage from whatever you built up Fortify. However, your Fortify is just basically your damage reduction while you're in that state.
That's the only thing that you get from it being built up all the way.
Yeah.
The damage reduction. You can still build Fortify.
Yeah.
But like, if you have half a globe of Fortify and you use your overpower ability, that
yeah, I'll use that.
Yeah.
okay.
It adds.
Reduction just has to be filled all the way.
Yeah, it is very important though, because the thing about it is, and you know, like, it adds it before scaling. So
it's like a base number, and then it scales up multiplicatively.
Yes,
really
to put it in perspective, at level 40, I non-crit overpowered a boss for 44k.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I melt shit with my Necro.
Yeah.
You have Fortify in your Necro?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I built on mine too, actually.
That's what my build was.
Yeah. It's really good for hardcore, especially because it's kind of like your defense and offense are kind of like melded into the same.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah. But you're like softcore Necro?
Absolutely.
My thoughts on Necro.
Yeah, it just because you can spike so hard.
Because I'm doing a blood Necro, and all blood Necros
okay.
about building Fortify up, so you can survive and
Train wreck someone.
You can do some disgusting stuff. But yeah, like I run around, I build up my Fortify, and like all my other skills are giving me blood orbs, and the blood orbs heal me, and when they overheal me, they give me Fortify, and then like in the blood tree, you have skills and passives that give you a guaranteed chance to overpower with your skills. So you just build it up, and then you just dump it all.
And that's the same with Barb, like your
I'm
bash.
pretty much at full health the entire time. Unless it's, you know, hot and heavy.
Yeah, the Barbarian has that with bash though. It's like, so after you crit 4 times with bash, you get a guaranteed overpower on your next. It's like your next any ability, so except for bash. So it's like, it's cool because it kind of allows for you to not accidentally use it on bash. You can use it on a high scaling ability, and that's kind of like, and that's kind of what I'm using bash right now. And the cool thing about Whirlwind is Whirlwind also won't use it. So like later on you can use Whirlwind to where you don't have to worry about accidentally using your built up overpower on like some shitty ability where it's only going to do like 4k damage. You can use it on your
ability to use to disperse the overpower charge. Death Blow, okay, gotcha.
Because Death Blow is one of your highest scaled abilities, like baseline. And then also you can have like build things with Barbarian to where your next like, when you do damage with your core, your next ability will do more damage. So you can just start like building up the hurt bomb basically. And And that's what I guess the enjoyment of Barbarian is for me, I mean, Leap is cool. I mean, it feels very much like old school Barbarian otherwise when you're playing like that, like, because you have Leap, like I have Leap and a Shout and Whirlwind and, like an Execute basically. And then I also run, like, because I'm a weapon swap build, you're constantly like trying to like rotate between your abilities so you can keep your walking arsenal stacks up, which I don't know if anybody uses it, but I love it.
How's that mechanic work? Like, if you use like if you have a slashing and then a bludgeoning, what, like you gotta like rotate and cycle through the different types?
Yeah, so you just basically like normally it'll just auto assign whatever ability, like whatever weapon is like best. But if you like manually assign them, you can make it to where your rotation is constantly swapping weapons, and every time you swap a weapon and use that ability, you get a 10% damage increase flat. And then, so you have 3 different weapon types, you get, 30% extra damage flat if all of them are up, and then it gives you another 15 on top of that, just for having all 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then Barbarian has a lot of, like, we also have access to, like, weapon swap damage attribute, basically. So, like, for instance, on my chest piece, I have 20% damage with skills that swap to new weapons. So, like, you build up everything and you swap to Death Blow with that overpower, and it's just like, it just hits so hard. Anyway.
Cool. I'm good to know.
I mean, yeah, like, it's kind of like, I mean, honestly, you would just probably, like, make it work, any way that's like flat, like meaning like if you do a berserking build with dual wield, you could just run that, and it's pretty self-explanatory what you want to get. Gotcha. Because dual wield's all about like keeping berserking uptime up. And then same with bleed. It's like anything with bleed. I would recommend you getting like trying to figure it out as quick as possible if you plan on sticking with Barb at all, because like you build up like weapon skill, and it takes fucking forever.
Yeah. So like if I want to do a particular build, like start early, then you start working on that. Gotcha.
Because your expertise is like, I mean, it takes forever, literally.
Gotcha.
What's the lore behind the snake again, Lester?
It's the tree.
So this is
that
the
snake
tree.
was the tree?
Yeah, it's like a hallucination from the tree.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the snake.
Think of it like a spirit guide.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I just got a shit ton of gear that has a lot of overpower on it, which is nice.
Ride the snake.
Because it's nice putting all your stuff into fortify stuff and whatnot, and potential for overpower and
Overpower.
getting the loot that does the overpower.
You just like loot. Don't lie.
Loot goblin.
She is a loot
Yes.
goblin. Loot.
I do not know.
Loot, loot.
There's the tree.
Get your-
Don't let it
get
tell
your
you
head
any
on the tree.
secrets.
Put your head on the tree.
Do you see any heads on this tree? Or those candles?
They're candle heads.
Close.
Click it. Somebody click it. It's fucked up here. I think I fucked it up.
I'll do it. I got it.
Oh, there it goes.
I'm not skipping this cutscene, so just hold on.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, it won't skip it for you.
There are wrecks to search.
It won't skip it for you. Jordan might have skipped it for you by talking to the second guy, but
Hey, bub.
that's not.
No.
I can't control Jordan. Don't care.
Off we go. Don't worry, our freaking tour guide will fill you in on all the lore that you want to know about.
Micah
He's
starts
great
to
at
make
the
it like a
Cliff Note
point
version.
to fucking slow down,
Huh?
Micah. Whenever he's like, we're like speeding it, he's like making a point to slow down. So when he does that, I like make it a point to speed up. It's the balance. Rebalance the force.
Trying to be like, all right, Kaylee, here's all of the Diablo 4 lore. Why any of this matters? She's just like,
okay.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, we gotta go talk to this chick named Prava for reasons. Like, you know, it's
Things and stuff.
Cathedral Light. She's like,
Okay. The cathedral.
Now that I like blasted through the campaign just because I want to get to the end game as quick as possible, I'm going through the second time. I'm like, oh, let's talk to everybody and do all this side. And she's like, what?
Good.
Wow.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good game,
Where
though.
the hell did
Sure.
you guys go?
I'm in town messing with things. Keep going, Skeleton.
I just don't understand. It's like I'm
Like-
transported to another world where no one's on it.
What
All
do
of
you
a
mean?
sudden, all of a sudden, it's like
It's almost like we abandoned you.
Listen, we can be back to you instantaneous. They make these things called
I just,
teleport.
I'm not. I'll never get used to teleporting like that. So I'm just like.
You go, oh my gosh, I will be literally in the portal in 5 seconds.
I need time to do that.
Unless it's a butcher, and then I'll go.
I love you, sweetie. Wham, dead.
I'll help you level your second one.
Unless it's the butcher, and then that's it.
Chivalry's dead. The butcher killed it.
I found.
The butcher killed it.
You found what?
a whole dungeon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lester, I'm like trying to make a summoner build.
Or Blue Star.
Blue Star. Sounds like, like interesting.
Lackluster.
Oh.
Yeah, like something's fine. It's just like a lot of things with like Diablo games, you want to build around your tier more than build around like because like there's like some skills and abilities that are like dog shit until like later on when you get like gear or like unique pieces or aspects that will complement them.
I've got the corpse explosion one where like they turn into ghosts. They like hunt down.
Yeah,
It's actually pretty sweet. Got that one, which is good, and I just don't have the Ring of Mendelin yet, which
that's
is like clutch. But I'm doing like what's it called? I'm doing ancestral tier like 25 dungeons probably, and I don't have the ring yet. So all right.
Good.
Hey, what'd we do to you?
I see you're like all the way down this pier, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come down this pier. A bunch of goblins.
Spookatos.
You can teleport to me.
George's probably like hanging out next to the next part of the quest.
Ooh,
Hanging out, dude. I'm doing it.
Hannah does her own thing, man.
Go on ahead to the
I was waiting. I was just trying to get to the next part where it
Oh my god.
She's not.
Hello.
Sorry about
She is dying or not dying?
mute myself for a minute.
She's not dying.
Alright, I gotta dip. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Mission. Good boy.
Bye.
Loser. You just need to hit T. Just hit
That's a
T.
big homie.
close. You're getting close.
And then hit Pomfret's portal.
The edge of our
I'm gonna hit a
sight,
healing one first.
the limit of our knowledge.
Uh-oh.
Got the new rank potion, man. Good picking flowers. It's crazy that you even need fucking materials for that shit. It's like, fucking what?
You see the way.
Yeah, you
Like
look for
very
it.
half-baked. They're like Yeah, you need materials for it, but it's like you just have so much of it. You're like, why is this even a thing?
The source of his
It's very weird. God damn it.
Ha ha.
Ripping me
What are
out
we
of
doing
town.
here?
Hold on. Give me a second.
Because I might go
Nope.
race to the park and do a little.
What?
Yeah,
We gotta
didn't-
catch you up in the story if you want to play tonight.
I just didn't do anything with them yesterday.
I need my allies to do that.
What the hell?
This is where we find the shriveled finger. I believe.
Fingers in the ocean.
We take him in a little bit.
Elias's presence still taints.
Why
this
am I
place.
shutting myself in? You said you're gonna go with me in a little bit?
Sure.
Yay. Ooh. Pepper. Oh, I'm letting myself sing.
Yes. Welcome.
Did I die?
Yes, welcome down.
Cool. Alright.
Alright, partner. You know what time it is. Keep on rolling, baby. Oh shit, George's already fucking pushing ahead. Holy shit, dude.
Can't stop the rock.
Did we get poisoned here?
Yes, snake. Although, I think the final fight in here is, like, not poison, so...
Get on your dog.
Nope. Trying to figure out where I want to go with my abilities.
And the way's up.
Yeah, I probably need to level up some abilities now. Icicles.
Trying out a slightly different build where I just spam Blizzard the whole time. And I have Fire Shield. Wait a minute. Is there a Blizzard thing?
Clicking that shit done over there. Fucking loot, man. The name of the game is loot.
Loot and gold. Not dying.
Oh, it's very important, too. I suppose.
Oh my.
There.
What was that?
Freaking popped like a grape.
You're a fat boy. Man, freezing is really good. going.
What does that thing even do? This is like it's an abomination. You gotta put it down.
Yeah.
Wait, I can iron.
I was about to say,
golem?
can you do an iron golem yet?
What?
She is advancing in technology.
Just
The Bronze Age to the Iron Age. Soon she's gonna have GPS and Google Maps. No one's gonna be able to stop her.
that was
Do
the
we
meat
want
age.
vulnerable or a shockwave?
I don't know. You don't use the ability for your current one, so I don't think it matters.
Yes, I do.
Called out.
I forget.
He wants the cheeks.
The secret of Elias's
He wants the cheeks.
deeper within.
He wants the cheeks. All of Diablo 4 started because he wanted the cheeks.
What about our son? It's like, oh.
Did PJ ever make another character?
I think so. I think he was playing with Lester before Lester got him. They died to the butcher.
Rip.
It'll happen.
I mean, there is no TPing out. You really have to have that fucking scroll.
Yeah. No, you definitely not TPing out. Hell no. You're not even TPing out. Like, I got you TP out whenever Micah used a scroll and I, like, was trying to do, like, be, like, economical. Like, nah, man.
Be economical. Let him get whooped on and then you just teleport out.
Yep.
This is Elias's finger. He hid a
Look at
piece
that
of
fucking
his
iron
soul
golem.
to
Holy
stay
shit.
immortal.
Genghis.
Yeah, that thing is mean. Like steampunk.
Like, fucking.
Wait,
It's got like an axe for a head.
where are we going here?
To
Uh-oh.
the bottom.
Oh, shit.
We're going to Davy Jones's locker.
Ah,
Run for it.
oh my god.
You're dead.
No, I'm not.
Oh my god, don't even.
Well, like, that would have been really gay.
Did I make your heart skip?
Made mine. I was like, oh man.
Made me instantly about to be angry.
What's happening to my computer?
Oh my god. I have not seen that in over a decade.
Yep. Spork. Yep.
I have a headache now, no joke, I actually.
I'll give you a headache.
I'm gonna go watch that. Spork.
How's this quest turned at? Isn't that a quest turn there? You have to
we're
burn
way
the finger. Who's got the finger?
Burn. Give you the finger.
Burn the finger.
Oh, I have it.
Let me.
Good. Let us end this then, once and for all.
If I find a shriveled up finger somewhere, the first thing I'm going to do is burn it.
No one else is going to get hurt because of my choices.
I'm going to wear it as a necklace.
God, I hate this character.
One character you won't die, but you wish would every single quest.
Yep.
Nyrel.
No more
Oh
time to
god.
waste. You should
The
check
worst.
on Golan. We'll meet you at the Zakharoon Keep later.
Kicks the fire out. Burn the finger, put it out.
First impressions are big, and she just
Yeah,
Like-
it was like failed.
annoying.
I probably wouldn't have minded her as much if it wasn't for like that, like them trying to force me to like her.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, God, it's so bad.
It's like, this is kind of the world we live in, so I don't care about what happened to your dumb mom.
Your
Well, we
dumb
didn't even
dead
know
mom.
We
Should
didn't
be-
even know her.
The hell? Why am I stuck here?
It's like, I don't know you.
You can look at you guys at. Oh, no. Where did you guys
Getting
go?
my stuff.
Oh,
I'm trying to optimize here.
I don't know.
You gotta tell there you are. You're there, and then she is somewhere.
Why are yawns contagious over the phone?
Because they are.
See, that's
Behavioral.
weird.
Could be
You
weird.
can. Oh, you can teleport to me for your next quest.
Zappins it.
Can I help you? You waiting on me? What'd I do? I am selling. Please hold.
Please hold.
See, the thing is I'm like starting to get gear that like
New city.
just really have to like look at it.
Where are we?
Yeah, it's like great stats, 25 strength on it. You're like, why?
Yeah, well. I'll
Why?
trade you every intellect one I get, and you trade me every strength one you get. We'll be all right.
That's it. On the that was like the Paragon things. I don't even have enough
yeah, the
intelligence
Paragon.
to like even unlock one of the nodes. It's like I'm like 60 off.
Too
Like, what the
goddamn
hell?
dumb.
Too dumb. Can't use it.
Like it look like they made you a little blunt. It should have
Yeah,
been
where'd she go?
barbarian.
You going to this
Teleport.
barracks thing?
Teleport her.
Oh.
Yes.
She ain't afraid of no ghost.
Hey, here you go. She wants to become a ghost.
That is true. But very, very sad ghost.
Saddest ghosts of all time.
Well, watch out for these. They actually hit really hard, babe. This is what killed me on my barbarian last time.
Oh, really?
Yep. These guys.
I remember how metal this fucking video got.
Oh yeah, dude. The end of it where it shoots up the fucking skull.
Yeah. Jeez.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
The things we
You
liked when
could
we were
not-
younger.
You could not watch this. Like this. Yeah. Oh my god.
Wouldn't fly these days, huh?
So I'm surprised YouTube even like lets this
Yeah.
on.
What the fuck is happening to my computer?
Downloads work anywhere but the Steam folder.
Oh man. Is this where we're supposed to be? I don't think it is. This ain't the
I think
quest.
so.
Hey, I went a little rogue here.
I don't think this is the quest,
before.
Hannah.
That ain't.
Oh, yeah? Why did it let me in here?
Alright, we're leaving the dungeon.
The
Before we get
butcher shows up.
butchered and
Steaks were
freaking
made.
get freaking fresh meated down here.
She's a wild one.
Alright.
I'm coming.
Alright, where's she at?
Found this dungeon. There's
Oh,
some
they
loot
pulled
down
me.
here. I could tell you what.
Ugh. You have to go through this gateway here to get your quest.
Yeah, the secrets of the Zakarum. You don't have to go through that. You can just go fucking walk down there. It's right there.
You can't, because she has to do it. It's all blocked off.
Oh, okay. Teleport to Poomfrit.
Teleport us.
Heck, who was I playing with? Tim or Micah? And the guy was like, whispering, he's like, is that you, Pomfret? I'm like, what? I mean,
No, it was like it was like, are you his friend or whatever? Like real life
Yeah.
friend,
and Tim and I already looked it up, I think. Looked him up on Facebook.
right? We looked him up.
He's like, Ian? I'm like, what?
Fucking.
Oh no, that was definitely Mike. I don't remember this.
Oh. Yeah, he like asked me. I was like, does your friend name all his characters Pomfret? He's like, no, it's his last name. I was like, oh. What's his first name? And he told us, and we looked him up. Facebook.
This is why you don't have friends.
So is
It
it
expose you to strangers on the internet.
just an arsenal of a bunch of dungeons or something?
You have to come
Go
here.
into another dungeon.
I'm
Just
in
went to another. she can't resist
Come here,
the
Stevie
loot.
Wonder.
No, you're getting me all wrong here. I'm trying to.
Over here.
You guys.
Over here. This way. This way.
Alright.
Trying to get the loot.
What was that accent that just came out there? What was
It's, New York.
Boston or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
New England. Clam chowder. Find some boys out in Hartford.
You're dropping your eyes.
Used to do. Wait, do I have to go? So you can't go through there either, huh?
Got the blind.
Oh, is this your first time here too?
No, this is. This is
First time.
How do we get over there?
I think you gotta get there from the other direction, dude.
Oh, let's go this way then.
Yeah.
Okay, good to go.
We're
To
gonna
the,
You gotta come in from the south.
Counterclockwise.
I think we have to go up and around then. Like this
You gotta
one.
come in
I
from the
think we have
south.
to go here.
Right. No, that's a dungeon. Don't go. Don't go in there.
The Lord,
This way. This way.
it calls to me.
Somebody freaking. It's like the.
The Lord. Down, up. Music is really good.
Go this way. And this way.
Time for dog.
No. I don't want to take it until like 6:30.
And
No, wrong way.
then
This way.
this way.
Safety and sanctuary we did seek in this most
Ooh,
cursed
popcorn,
of
how
places.
much?
But evil endures. So
Make
the
me an
sages
offer.
say
And then we have to
unto
go. Yeah.
us. So have
Make me an offer.
and her.
God, that crap, man.
Here we
So
seek
infuriating.
or light.
that?
Here we find none.
That was fucking illegal Danish.
Please. Please.
Is that the WoW video, the old one?
Yep.
Mm.
Illegal Danish.
Broken statue. Oh, cool.
I hadn't seen that one in forever.
We made it.
God, those boots are terrible. Do I have any gambling money? I do. I'm gonna gamble.
We have to. Oh,
I
okay.
should have the worst like luck with boots.
Find a way into the Zuckerberg.
Sakaroon.
So we have to go back the way we came?
Gotta.
I think so, yeah. Went backwards.
Durr.
I found it so funny, but like I was like walking through this dungeon and there's like this like jerry-rigged fucking trap by these goatmen or whatever. And like I'm like walking by and one of my skeletons like everything was good and they just like decided to beeline it right for a second. And just like ran right to this thing and just like and I was like, shouldn't have done that. Like this one little skeleton just went rogue for a second. Just like I'm gonna hit this really hard. And I'm like in fucking tier 25 nightmare dungeons and just took it to the dome.
Poor thing.
Tier
He didn't want
25 Nightmare Dungeon.
Tier
So we're
25.
tier 2 right now. Does that mean like you're tier 25?
We don't want to know. We don't
Yeah,
want to
no,
know.
okay.
Yeah.
So we got an embargo on information. We got
Have an embargo.
What mean?
Up here. This way. I think.
Okay. Come in.
We climb.
From here to there.
Lister's like, I only died a few times. It's like, yeah. We got
Oh, I
that's few
definitely died more than a
it's
few
like-
times.
like few times we ain't got, bro.
A few times we ain't got. I think we've been doing pretty good. Let's be
I'm
honest.
just giving up on getting good
Yeah,
boots, to be
again,
honest.
I don't want to say anything, but I'm
We're
just.
gonna die. We're gonna die.
What are you being superstitious?
He's just saying we're gonna die.
Superstitious.
There's just some situations that are like,
Damn
what
right.
the fuck was the answer to that? You know, like, what are-
Death.
Oh, yeah.
Death. Tell me.
What?
I mean, it's
Did you just
obviously
open-
possible, right?
They ain't figured.
Did you see what they did at Blizzard Studios though?
Nope.
It was pretty sweet. They made this giant Lilith statue.
Oh, yeah, top
and they
100?
engraved all the top 100 hardcore deaths into it.
Yeah. Well, it's still open, I think, right? Or are they already? Is that already done? I guess.
I think it's the first 100 people to make it
First
to level
1,000.
100 hardcore. I thought it was 100, but maybe 1,000. I don't know. However many they
I
can
don't know.
fit on
Yeah.
the front of the fucking thing, but I
That's
thought that
cool.
was pretty dope.
I ain't gonna make it.
It feels
That's pretty cool.
here somehow.
Race to the bottom.
This must be the place.
Race to the bottom.
Of
the statue.
First 1,000 necros.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I will say, at least it's
Oh,
not
wow.
like Diablo 3, where everyone has like the same kind of like fucking invulnerability. And you, everybody, I don't know.
Holy shit.
Ooh, watch out. He's standing there.
It's a freaking shock.
Shit.
The freaking shock zombie.
Oh yeah. I hate how I can't see your like skeleton dude very well. I don't know. I wish I could.
Doesn't make them as impactful if they don't get in your way a little bit.
Yeah.
Whatever else is here.
It'd be crazy if they made it like so they were like they would just block you from walking through them.
Oh, dude.
It's like just get you killed. Stupid skeleton.
That's like that damn bone prison that necros can do.
Yeah, get you killed.
Straight up. I fucking
Get upstairs. And right there, get you killed.
straight up.
You got scared on that. Get your foot caught in necro trap.
Yeah, because they like bone prison the boss, and it's like you're stuck in the prison with the boss.
Oh, it impacts.
Hannah, oh my god!
Ow. No me gusta.
Smashed open a fucking wrong menu again.
Don't do that. That's okay. Jordan pretty much died about 6 times yesterday, so.
6, dude. That is a gross
16.
under 16.
Well, the thing is, this is likely my last character. What?
Nah.
That's it. Last one. That's it.
Jordan has-
Not got any more in you?
She says
No,
that.
not really.
She
It's like
says
so many
that.
times you can play content over and over.
Yeah.
Where do we go from here?
Believe it or not, there is this thing called an end game. You can get to it.
No, it's not.
There's that.
You gotta find Donan.
I just don't think it's that great. I don't know. I feel like it's just probably really boring, and you just farm the same shit over and over again, and it's like, oh boy.
I
don't
think
know.
we gotta teleport and go talk to Donan or something somewhere.
I think he's outside right here, isn't he?
He's in Winnie, Ginny, Dinny.
Like, this is a social game for me, you know? I don't really see myself wanting to play it for myself.
Oh.
What? You sounded sad.
Oh. Well, get the fuck off then.
Oh,
I don't think anybody plays by themselves.
and I don't know if you know this, but Diablo is Logan's uncle.
It's Diablo.
Shit on family.
It's life.
Oh my god.
Is life. This is honestly Diablo 2 was like the gateway drug to WoW. So
I mean, back then we had the trifecta, right? We had StarCraft, Brood War, we had Counter-Strike 1.6, and we had Diablo 2. There literally was no way to be bored playing video games back then. Like, by the time I got bored with Diablo 2, I would go play Brood War, and then I got bored with that, I would go play Counter-Strike, and then I got bored with that, I was like, oh, Diablo 2 sounds fun. And then I was like, alright, let's be
straight up. Except I didn't play Counter Strike. I had a buddy that played Diablo 2 with me that played Counter Strike though. So that's the first time I had heard about it.
You actually got into like Diablo 2 PvP, didn't you?
Yeah, that's basically the main reason I played anything back in the old days was like PvP.
What was your class?
Amazon.
Did you do like a
Map hacks with guided arrow. Yeah.
Nice. All right, that's what I was thinking. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But I-
ooh! It's
yeah,
just
but
guided
I-
arrow. It's going through the whole time.
Yeah, but I would try to do it to
Man,
where
no.
like basically like it didn't seem like it, you know.
Yeah. Well, of course.
You know,
Yeah.
you try to make it seem at least a little legitimate.
Yeah. Right. So that's where you're like, I'm gonna be a hunter, kiting everything around comes from.
Yeah. I mean, I just kind of always like. I mean, I just like bows. I mean, I even shoot like a bow in the backyard, and when I was a kid, I used to shoot a bow. I don't know.
Genuine Pocahontas.
Yeah, I just enjoy shooting a bow. And so, you know, it's either that or like playing a barbarian. Those are always kind of like my two things that I go to. It's either do the warrior or the dude shooting the bow. It's kind of.
Hey, who's that shiny boy down there? Oh, it's an elevator.
I need more
It's like a
time.
night kneeling.
Event right here if you want to do it.
Let's do it.
You guys doing anything for the 4th?
I don't know yet.
The puppers get really
I
anxious
need time.
Yeah.
in general, and then
Let's give him some Ativan real quick and head out to party.
man turns Ace into a normal god.
Sure.
I don't know, like I literally got Ludo July 4th weekend last year. And so he was like pooping in my backyard for the first time. Mother's like fireworks going like, you know, and he's like
Aww.
9 weeks old and he's just like, no big deal.
What the fuck?
He didn't even notice him.
Whoa!
My bags are full.
Gotta stand on the things, my boys.
Like I legit had, you know, I was doing like a nightmare dungeon. I legit had like a, you know, the elites have. You guys seen like teleporter elites, right?
Yeah.
Just like teleport on top of you. So it was like, you know, when you're higher levels, they have like 4 affixes or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I had like a teleporting summoner suppression dude.
Dude.
Was something else, and his summons that he did were the like fallen suicide dudes.
Oh my
So
god.
I was just like running in, it
Terrible.
was just like boom, and then I was like, oh fuck, you know, and then
Just
yeah,
like
I
walls.
barely, yeah, I did not survive that one. I was like, oh fuck.
Sweet walls.
I just see that and I'm just like, oh god, I just like hardcore. I just don't know. I just don't know.
Be a fun time.
That's when you go.
It's almost killed fucking Michael's suicide demons.
Tell like all there.
I was like, all that lore will make you soft. Because they were like talking about lore.
Okay, I'm gonna get off here and take AC.
But no.
What?
Wait another 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah. It's really hot outside right now.
Proper tools
I'm
of
just so
vengeance.
restless.
Yeah,
I don't
give it
want to
over.
sit here any longer.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. GG boys.
Bye.
I might
GG.
be on later, I don't know.
Yeah, you've also been
I'll
here all
say
day.
from
So.
that. I cannot do that here.
Well.
And then there was 2.
Yep. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Yeah, me too. Alright.
Alright.
Should we dare do more dungeons? I don't know. Be risky.
I cannot do that here.
A traveler. Where are you from? What's it like? No, don't tell me. I'll see for myself. When I've got the coin to leave. Seems like anywhere's better than here.
Another happy customer.
That's a good aspect right there. Each time chain lightning bounces off you gain 4 mana. That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Bugged quest. Fun.
Have you played Source yet?
Oh god. Have I played what? Sorceress?
You-
No.
Oh.
Fun.
Yeah, it's good. Pretty limited, because like Frost is basically like the only thing it looks appealing to play hardcore. It's just like, you know how it goes.
What like abilities and stuff do you use?
So my destination real quick. I use Frozen Orb and Blizzard. So each... Oh shit. So every Frost ability has it applies chill to the target. Once you get to like, I think it's like 100, it like freezes them, which then they can't do anything. I think they also take increased damage when they're frozen. So... with Sorceress, you also have, do you have enchantments for Necro too, or is that just Sorcerers?
Just Sorcerers.
Alright, so like, for like Sorcerers, they have enchantments, you pick like 2 of your abilities, or like, you pick 2 abilities, but all your abilities have like these passive effects that can happen. So like, if I look at my thing here, so like for Frost Orb, if you use the Frost Orb enchantment, any skill you use, it's not basic, has a chance to just launch a Frost Orb, which is like free mana. It's like free, you launch it, does damage, whatever. Freezes thing. So you can like kind of build your spec around like the passives, then you can build your spec around like all these talents and crap, and I don't honestly know that much about it. I just like, mine is like, I freeze them, and then I have an ability called Ice Shards, which it looks like this. I don't know if you're still watching the stream or whatever, but
it's gonna be delayed though.
It's a little delay, yeah. That like shoots out these ice shards, but and then like with the talent points, it will have a 40% chance to bounce to another enemy, and it will always ricochet off frozen enemies. And then I didn't even know about like enchantments for a long time, and somebody told me, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, so I went and looked at it. And if you use the Ice Shard enchantment, it just, if you freeze someone, it just launches an Ice Shard at them passively. So I was like, oh, that's pretty sweet, so I tried it out. So basically I just freeze them, and all of a sudden Ice Shards just go, and then the Ice Shards can hit a frozen target, and then they bounce to the next target. And then I found a attribute or whatever it's called, or aspect that your Ice Shards pierce 7 times, so 7 different enemies, and they do a little bit less damage each time. So now I just freeze all these dudes, it just goes, it's just like a wave of Ice Shards coming out. So I can freeze like 100 baddies, and 100 Ice Shards are going to be going out like every second. Like, bouncing through them all, causing chill, freezing them again.
Nice.
Yeah, so the hardest part about Sorcerers is you're squishy. You have like activatable like defensives, but you don't have a big life pool, so you can't really take a hit. You can like get one shot at like straight up if you're not paying attention.
Jeez.
So most people run like a fire shield, which like allows you to have more survivability, an ice shield, which ice armor has more survivability, like stuff like that. But I don't like that as much because I don't find it's like super needed. But like fire shield enchantment, like the passive if you use it is amazing because if you get one shot at it, it doesn't kill you. If you take fatal damage, it just activates and then you don't die. So it's like, it'll save your life eventually. So basically they'll run like 1, 2, 3, 4 defensive skills, and then the basic skill, and then your 1 offensive skill.
Jeez. That is a lot of defense.
But I like to do the Frost Orb, because this is like, my normal build is like this. I was actually messing around with this other thing for a second, but where did my skills go? So I won't use the Fire Shield, because I don't find it super needed. I have 1, 2, 3 skills maxed out. So I have Blizzard 5 out of 5, Ice Shards, and Frozen Orb 5 out of 5, and my basic ability 5 out of 5. So I use the Frozen Orb. When it spins, it does damage, it chills people. When it explodes, it can make them vulnerable. So basically my combo is like, I don't like to get hit, because if I get hit, I can die. So I just go like, I just do a Blizzard, and then I do a Frozen Orb, and then basically freezes them immediately. Just like, bam, bam, frozen. And then all of a sudden the Ice Shards go, just coming out of like waves, right? And then I can use my mana for whatever else, like just more Frozen Orbs or more Blizzards. Because most specs, the mobs, you can't really stop the mobs from hitting you because they're so fast, right? Like, they just come at you.
Yeah.
And Frost Relay is the only spec that can slow them down. So if you're fire or lightning, you have to have frost talents like with your gear or with your builds. I don't really know how it even. I've played with it a little bit, but it doesn't. It's like if you're gonna use some frost talents, why don't you just go all the way and then just double like get the multiplicative thing. Whoops, just messed that up. But I'll kind of show you. I'm doing a dungeon right now. I don't know if Logan's gonna come back here or not, but probably went to the dog park. If I had to be honest. So I'm gonna leave the party so that I won't get owned by difficulty. I don't know if I can do this one, but we'll find out. I played it all solo pretty much all day yesterday. Almost died about 20 times. So it kind of goes like this. I can find some people. Or it's like, oh, I gotta find the stones. Okay, it's like trying to get the aspect where it's like, oh, so it kind of goes like this. You put down the blizzard, throw the freaking orb, maybe shield yourself. They all get frozen, and then like a bajillion. I use my basic ability, which does a shit ton of damage, plus freezes them, plus gives me mana back, and then all the ice shards come out. Really a bunch of AoE. And then I have
It's funny, I just did that.
Yeah, these goat men don't mess around either.
Trap.
I find out. What?
They're like trap is what got my skill.
I found it out.
You're not kidding about like they're like not being able to like not take damage. Like there's a like the ultimate passive or whatever for necromancer like summoning is like, oh, if you don't get damaged for 3 seconds, all of your minions attack speed is increased by 30%. So you're like, oh, awesome, I'll just not get hit and all my minions will kick ass. And so it's kind of neat because it kind of creates like you're like cursing the enemies so that they suck and slow, and you're buffing your minions by like not having to like not get damaged. So it's like a interesting kind of mechanic, but then like the game is so fucked. Like trying to not get hit for over the 3 seconds is like fucking impossible.
Yeah, it's insane they are.
It's like a worthless passive.
And like, so I found like this aspect. What's it called? Yeah, aspect. And basically, if you sit still for, I found it on a weapon, so I took it off, so it's like supercharged. And it's like if you sit still for 3 seconds, you get up to 30% damage increase.
Yeah.
So I put that boy a two-hander, like doubles it, so I'll be like 60% damage increase if I sit. So. Yeah, so like my AoE damage is just wow compared to what it used to be. I don't have to, most of my damage, I don't have to even do anything. Like if I freeze a guy, just like, I can just stand there, and it's like the ice shards just come out and blast him. And they blast him and the guy behind him, and they bounce all over the place. Now this spec isn't great for like single target, but since I buffed my basic ability, it's actually pretty damn good because I have like a weapon that gives me like what is it?
Basic skill damage.
So yeah, it's like 35% more basic skill damage. And mine's like already maxed out, like 5 out of 5. Because as a caster, you're basically sitting in one spot just launching shit anyway, so you might as well have some basic skill damage. But you can't take a hit. Like you just cannot. Just cannot take a hit. Like Logan was always telling me how hard Barb is for like fights and stuff, and then I like played one because like they had died, or Mike had died on it. We did do Mike's Druid quest and he died on it, and Logan died too actually. So it's just me. This is like my original character. And then So I started over as a barb because they were all starting over, for, you know, just a backup character. And barb melee is so much easier because you have like fortitude, or at least the barb is, because you have like fortitude, and you have like all these like crazy like defenses that gives you like shields and heal you, you have a ton of life, like good mobility. I didn't find it too bad. Do the melee. They hit hard too. Like melee hits so hard, which they kind of have to because you don't have any range to them. And my guy Logan be dropping like 44Ks for the damage, like bam, bam, like. Oh, this guy's big. Big old homie. See, look at these guys. That's how you deal with elites. Get them frozen. You just see all the ice shards like just flying down range. Because they'll shoot like off my screen. Like that's how far away I can be. Surprisingly good, honestly. I don't know how many people use this kind of spec, but I haven't met one that does it yet. They all use like the triple defensives or whatever. Teleport, ice armor, ultimate, and then.
You're not using teleport, are you?
I have teleport.
Is teleport any good? Oh, you have it? Oh.
I mean it's good.
It's not like D2 teleport.
No, but it'll get you out of dodge. It'll get you out of like some sticky spots.
Yeah.
And then you have like some really cool. Oh god, don't complain about that. There's some really cool mechanics where it's like lucky hit chance where you can get like the skill that increases your lucky hit by 15%. Then you can get another skill that increases your chance to free someone when they're hit by like 9%. So you have like a 20-something% chance to free somebody if you added some other skills to it. Just when you hit them, just at all. It's pink and then frozen. So. I was thinking about trying out some like fire, maybe some lightning specs, but the problem is once you get down the rabbit hole of one spec, you really don't save the gear for other specs, so you can start off with like nothing, and it's really like discouraging to do that. Plus, like saving up the gear is actually kind of hard because you're like not even thinking about that shit after that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'd be dead if I used lightning or fire. That's that trap you're talking about.
Yeah. I still just don't agree. Like, they made such weird decisions with this itemization that were like, you know, leading up to this game, you know, there's a lot of feedback. They're doing like developer updates and stuff like that. They just really didn't seem to listen to anybody.
Maybe a lot of stuff is just PR, and it's not really meant to do anything. Like, oh yeah, it's PR.
Yeah, like, I mean, to me, this is just Diablo 3 itemization all over again.
Yeah, we probably already had the system in place, and like, we want to make
like
it.
10 uniques, you know, it's like uniques are what made like hunting down uniques and build defining uniques was like what, and there's like hints at it, like, so Necro has, you know, corpse that fall down right when you kill enemies. You can like have opportunities to generate corpses, and you have stuff like corpse explosion, which is like cool. But like the problem with like corpse explosion is like if the enemies are not next to the corpses that you built, it's like, oh, you know, it's like a trade-off. It's effective, but you know, so then like there's these gloves out there that turns your corpse explosion into, you basically like generate a ghost that like hunts down the nearest enemy. So basically like you turn a corpse into a ghost that like suicide bombs into an enemy. It's actually like really fucking cool. I'm like, oh, like that's a great, like it totally, you know, changes how this spec works, and it's great, you know. And it's like okay, so they got the idea a little bit, you know, like they're so close, so close. But
it's very gambly, right? Where it's like trying to find like the perfect Shaco or whatever, or
well,
whatever it is.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't hear about anything, but like the Shakos of the world, literally like. So like, you know, remember like the Grandfather? It was like a really big two-handed sword, very kind of famous like unique sword from B2.
Yeah.
Okay. literally the first one in the world ever dropped yesterday. That's how rare it is.
Wow. Yeah, so no one will have it. Somebody,
no one will.
if I ever got that, dude, I'd just sell that thing immediately for like $2,000.
Like, yeah, you know, like some Chinese fucking dude will buy that from you for, you know, $5,000.
Hey, watch how fast I kill that elite.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Friggin'. Yeah, I got a legendary off of that too. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Taking direct damage has a 4% chance to reach the cooldown of your defensive skills. It's a good thing. Oh, I don't take that much direct damage. What do I want to? I don't know. Like that's the reason why half the games are so popular, like D2 and stuff, is that it's such a gambly system. That if people get addicted to it, you know, it's like they just want that whatever item.
I mean, that's why. I mean, if I was going to describe Diablo 2, I'm like, oh, it's like my version of like playing blackjack. You know, it's like a
pretty much,
game
yeah.
of blackjack that, you know, I feel like I have based on, you know, some more ability to, I don't know, like, yeah, you can level up and increase your odds and hunt more stuff and be better at gambling and stuff. So it's like a little more like chance, you know. But I don't know. Yeah, it's it's surprising.
Well, they had the system. They probably had like the number system in place, so they probably didn't want to like redo the whole thing. Like screw that. Because gear is kind of weird in this game, where it's just random, and it's like if you get lucky, then you get lucky. It's like. You know, you have to get lucky at every stat, I guess. At least where I'm at right now. You have the perfect piece of gear. It has like strength on it. And you're like, well.
Well, you can. I mean, you can adjust one stat and change. Like you can enchant and swap it out.
You talking about the aspects or like the actual stat?
So the same person that like extracts aspects and applies them, you can enchant a piece of gear, and what that means is you can basically, with money, you can swap out one stat. So like if you find like a weapon with like 3 out of the 4 stats, and the 4 stats is like garbage, the 4th one is garbage, you know, or you get close to that, yeah, you basically have like 5 or 6 shots at it before it starts getting like exponentially expensive. You know, whatever. But
yeah.
You have a chance at least to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Save a piece
the
of
right
gear.
one.
Yeah.
I'd like to find a good weapon that I could put my crazy standstill damage buff on.
I need time.
Oh my, that hurts. Holy hell, that feels good. Legendary dagger. Oh man, look at that. I got a dagger that also has ice shards pierce 4 times, dealing 21%. That's actually not that good. I don't think it stacks either. 21% less. This one's way better. 14% less. 7 times. I don't know how I got that roll on that necklace. That's so good.
Be right back.
Whoa, teleporting. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill this boss by myself. This is gonna be real tough. Holy shit. Ding, 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 ding.